You know, I can't. I'm still appalled. You know, I am still appalled, and I guess I must be no one or nobody. Like those gas cars, they just seem to go their merry way, and those drivers, those people that have the permits and the license to do so, and so, you know, it's just straight up harmful. You know, so maybe now those preachers and pastors, I need to hear from you. I need you maybe to call into the studio one day, or you know, have this transmission if it's, you know, still available, and give me a shout. And you know, because the lifestyle that you live, it's being supported by your congregation, and whatever you say and however you make it seem like, that's what it will be. And it's a global effect. So we're called to be, we're called the chosen ones. We're called to be something and to make a difference somewhere in the society that we live in. And so maybe through that example, and that clear example alone, then everything else should be okay. Or it seems to be healing. The healing process. You know? But so even before the end of the translation, or you know, the transition of this planet as we know it, where there was not going to be no more flesh. You know, I mean, like, it could be nicer before that. You know, it could be really nice, so we can show that, yeah, this is our effort that we're giving, you know, in this particular circumstance that we all find ourselves in, without blaming anyone and pointing fingers. But we as individuals have a responsibility as to how it affects the whole, everyone else. So we don't need to hide in a group or a large group of people and say, well, you know, we don't need, if we can all make that same move that one time, that would be nice. But we see the resistance, so it just makes the rest of us look bad. That's all. That are actually has a different kind of trying or effort. I mean, I did stop driving, and I'm not. I mean, a gas car. I'm not eager, you know, I'm not really eager, so I can't really say that I'm going to be jumping in a gas car to go to praise God, and when I get there, I'll just forget about what I seem to have done just moments ago. Just, you know, we need to be called higher on that, and just maybe today is the day when that sacrifice is made. If it means for you to walk to your destination, and maybe who knows what happens along the way. Maybe there'll be a vine, a rope to swing on. Things work in mysterious ways. Jah Rastafari, if that's his name for you, or if it's Buddha, or you know, anyone that you know. But it should not just be like that. If you're talking about the optimum result, I mean, it should be the one infinite creator. So, call on him one day. Call on him now. So this connection is never really broken or severed to the point where it's unreachable. You know that. So we're more telepathic beings than anything else. And from what I heard, that we never used to speak, you know, a verbal language. It was all just thought, and it still remains that same way today. So if we're connecting thoughts to actual lifestyle, you know, it's rainy and it's nice out there, and maybe that must be, to me, that's the most beautifulest thing in terms of effects and everything. Apart from the people walking and everyone on the sidewalk, and those cyclists, and you know, those skateboarders, and those you know, the people who are trying to make it the better way, on the train, the streetcar. I mean, like, it's an alternative way of traveling, right? So, just issues and concerns that we have in the kingdom, on the planet as we know it, and you know, it takes, I guess, some longer to do things than others, and to really get it, and to understand that things are related in some ways, and so. the way how the planet lives as a whole is the way how we will be treated, maybe, if you think so, but by the planet itself and how it reacts. So, if you ever wondered, if you're so our work here is spiritual anthropological studies and genetic codings and maps. And do I need to say further? We had John the Baptist. We had many workers in the field in the previous times where they were able to make a difference in people's lives and even the community that they live in, just because they were at a high vibration, and as we all can reach that high vibration, and it's just a matter of practice and your commitment and your training to doing good and working in the kingdom of light, and as we all are servants of Him, and it's how we serve, and the way that we do it. That's what He's looking at, where your heart is, where you're coming from, and that's where He judges. So you don't have to worry about a man, a next man judging you and disciplining you, and that's the ultimate, and that's it. You could always find some security and some protection in the one infinite Creator, as we know Him, or as you know Him. So I just wanted to share with you. Right now we're going to listen to some Ken Booth. You might need a translator, because my slang. Left with a broken heart. Now it's time to mend it. So now it's left with a broken future, and now it's really time to mend it. Planet. World of world. So once again, you can call in and you can let us know if you have a dream that you would like to share. It might mean something to someone somewhere else in some other far out or near place, And that number is 647-345-1415 or 416-604-6845. We also have an email or a messenger. You can check it out on Yahoo. It's the International Children of Light, and that's at Yahoo. So yeah, like when I was saying with those preachers and those pastors, I would love for you to maybe call in and have a conversation, with me or with someone about the fact that if you all have gas vehicles, that there's a plan that we can find a way how we can do this, in a structural way, where it would be more like a sacrifice, and make that sacrifice to get the vehicles changed into electrically driven, or another alternative, but except for the gas type. So your engine could be converted, or you can just straight up have an electric vehicle and other fuel compartments in it, as we know. So the scriptures do call us to become clean, and then that's a big area. So that's an issue, and it's something that we need to work on. And maybe you need to work on more conscientiously, and not just show up at service just like because everybody else is, with a gas car, and if that's what it means, that sacrifice, and that's the value. There's a value in that. So you need to check it out. Right now we're listening to some Prince Canary X and false pretense.
Just be yourself and be genuine and your words will become dead. Hey, there's no merit, no sense, you are more with them on your joke to Christ still. No, so not true, what I'll never be good faith and up in our feeling well. Hey, onwards they are aware of the starting blocks. The ones who set out to barricade you from the top. Never you find yourself watching a man for what is that. But if you work hard, you gain food in your pocket. Never you look no joy out of watching your brother flat. No, that's why this arrow take up and make it echo. And those failures and let your good vibes flow. That's why this arrow take up and make it echo. Past pretenses and sickness you don't want to live with. No, just be yourself and be genuine on your words will be content. Hey, there's no merit, no sense you.
So those dreams, they carry a lot of weight, and those dreams, it could save lives. Dreams are like, it come in warnings. They come as love messages. Comes as a protection. A joyous message. It can come through just basic things, everyday things, and some of us, we don't remember our dreams, and we don't care to. But at least you know that this is a channel that you can come, and if you're curious enough, you're interested enough, you can get find out how you're doing or what's going on with someone else that you're concerned about. And you just don't want to go out of your way. You just want to do it in a more virtual, remote way where you just have that time, that you give yourself. And that's the work, that's the inner workings, so I'm open, I'm open to work with this kinds of work and other works that I'm not mentioning, which you can maybe look into. You don't want to live with. No, just be yourself and be genuine and your words will be content. Hey, there's no merit, no sense, you are more with them on your future faces. No, cause I'm not sure whatever we could face and that we are gonna intend. Hey, past pretenses and sickness you don't want to live with. No, just be yourself and be genuine and your words will be content. No sense, you are more with them on your future faces. Never really you saw, well to the woman's side. 10 o'clock in the morning, the sun's out but it's not shining on me. It's like I'm losing my way. Days gone by when I'm talking, constantly I'm calling, but I get no answers all day. Without you in my world, I'm so lost, 'cause you're gone, and now I'm living a life that's so lonely. Without you in my world, I'm so lost, 'cause you're gone, and now I'm living a life that's so lonely. Without you in my world, baby, I can't seem to find happy. Happy has gone so far away. Life is still stolen. Oh, it's so appalling. Hopeless has become my new name. Without you in my world, I'm so lost, 'cause you're gone. And now I'm living a life that's so lonely.